worth it. And his father said, yes, you can study art, but you're not going to the new place. You're not trying out any of this newfangled style. No. You can study at the Académie des Beaux-Arts, or an offshoot of it, the Académie Suisse. And Monet, who was, really enjoying experimenting in the new styles that he was beginning to see from Jonckint and Boudin, who weren't painting in studios, but they were painting outside on play. I have to say that when he was only 19, Monet then got conscripted into the army. War had broken out throughout the 19th century. He was conscripted into the army. France had a sort of Hunger Games style of recruitment back in those days. If you drew an unlucky number, you got conscripted in. And the young Monet, who was now going by the name of Claude, he dropped the Oscar, aged 18, was conscripted into the Chasse d'Afrique. And he was sent to Algeria, where he was meant to serve for 7 years on the front lines. Now, luckily for us, he actually came down with typhoid and was invalided home after just a year. And he managed to successfully avoid being conscripted into the army forevermore. Yes, Algiers. Monet's year serving on the front line really inspired him in many ways. He didn't care much for the army, didn't care much for fighting. But those countries near the equator, they're not dissimilar to Normandy. I used to live in Kenya, and I think a lot of us assume Africa is just sort of dry and the Sahara and yellow. It's not. There's actually loads and loads of rain, and it means that it's like Normandy or the English countryside on steroids. The bright colours, the deep greens. And Monet actually once wrote in a letter to Cézanne, one of his best friends. Cézanne, they're experimenting together, and they were moving away from classical art. And their paintings, let's be honest, got a bit blurrier, didn't they? They weren't painting portraits of kings and queens and dukes and duchesses and cardinals and bishops. They're painting paintings of kind of each other, their friends, their loved ones, and just random people in a Parisian park, or nannies, with their chargers in a perambulator, or the sea, or a river, or gardens, right? They're painting everyday life, and they're trying to capture nature. They're trying to capture light, and they're trying to capture even wind, just whistling, these, intangible things that you can't quite grasp. And they were trying to capture those fleeting moments of light glittering on water, or wind whistling through a forest, right? That's what they were trying to capture.
We have come to visit Monet's paintings in Giverny.
C'est absolument pas protégé. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? quand tu dis que c'est je fais dans la réplique.
Are you pressing the button? Oh, wow. You get the dog. You still white or white your thoughts? Très très beau. Oh no. That's nice. Oh, pardon.
What is? That's Monet's court.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
We're going to the 6 beach up anyway.
We are prohibited to enter the room, so standing outside the door, outside the room, I'm taking a view of it, watching the room on his court and everything inside.
Sen ne kadar açıkça söylüyorsun. Anlamadım. Hayır sen. Sordum her yetişmiyor. Yatağını ne yapacağım ya?
I have entered Monet's house in Giverny, and this is another house which is prohibited. We are barred to enter, and I am trying to get a view from outside. This is the ground floor of Monet's house in Giverny. We have come to visit Giverny, Monet's pictures and garden. Monet's paintings are also in the first floor and second floor. And that's Monet's house from outside. I have seen the picture of it so many times. And that's the garden of Monet. And this is outside Monet's house, and this is the garden. And the water lily pond. It's highly interesting how they maintain and retain the ancient look of the garden, the original look of the garden. How meticulously they do it, and how with such a care and love and care, which is so rare in our country. Okay. I'm walking a few steps toward that side. This leads to, there's another pond and the bridge, and that famous water lily pond, though the water lilies are not right now, they cannot be seen, they are not there. How old is this tree? I'm inquisitive to know. Just to know that if it existed as a sapling in Monet's time when he was alive. Highly possible, because they try to return each and everything. Highly possible that this tree existed as a sapling perhaps at Monet's time. Yes, this is the original Monet's water lily pond. So those canals, did he draw those canals? I don't know, but I have seen only this pond with water lilies.
Y entre nosotros no hay alguien que tire la mano.
With a boat, still awaiting Monet
Ay, casi que sale, ¿eh?
to float. And that's the other side of the garden. Yes. That's the pond, that's the bridge. I am magnifying it. This is the bridge.
Can you take us a photo to all of us? Yes. Because it's not the same.
That's the bridge. That's the bridge of Monet, which is so famous. No.